Hey friends, and welcome back to Gun Gaming's channel here. This is yours truly, Gun Gaming. Today I'm going to cover a new subject about farming. And I just kind of want to touch on this because I think if you're a free-to-play player like me, you need to start planning for your farms now. Not later, not in a bit, not when you get to a certain level. Start planning for your farms right now. And the biggest one I want to get to, I said this before on my channel, I'm going to keep saying this, end game content are Omega cards. Full stop. Like, armor matters, battle badges matter, squad rank matters, specializations matter for your character. The Omega cards are what really separate players in my experience and in personally playing as well. And there's a couple of things I want to point out here. Number one, all of the farmable sets. So you're not required to get a full set of something that is really impossible to get, except for like two of these. So the Black Widow card, this Doctor Strange card. So like the 6-piece sets, you can only get those in the shop, and you can get those with crystals. So they are free to play, farmable of sorts, but watching other streamers like Dark Microtransaction try to farm these with hundreds of dollars and to little to no avail robbed me of all motivation to try to push that route. So instead, what I'm recommending here are you guys work on the 4 card sets. So for me, that's going to be, I've already pulled 2 of these, and I haven't even done these in the Dark Zone yet. I just get these in random kegs. Once I get to the Dark Zone, I can farm these there. Now, what do I mean by farming? So we're going to show you the current set I'm working on, which is Midgardia 4. Shout out to Darth Micro for this suggestion. I do think it is a very solid suggestion. I'll also point out that it's worth 1,000 squad XP instead of just 500. Maybe that might be because it's all a card set, but each of these are farmable. So I've actually pulled 2 of these already from Midgardia Forbidden Forest, Midgardia Forbidden Forest, Cursed Forest, and Cursed Forest. And my keyboard just went nuts. It's like pressing all my buttons for some reason. Settle down. I don't know what just happened. What the heck? Oh, it's because I accidentally right-clicked in LD Player. It will start just pressing everywhere the cursor roams when you right-click. Don't do that. Okay, so you see, I'm actually close to some Xand Earth ones. So once I get the set that I want for play, I'm going to come back and farm this one. This one's particularly good in that it gives you crit damage, but they're all common cards, so it's really not all that helpful. You really do want these ones that are sets. Which stamina recovery and ultimate skill gauge recovery are not worthless. Like they're worth your time, but they're not the best ones either. The Sakar ones are dodge rate and debuff resistance, which is really not all that interesting to me. So the Midgardia number 4 is my current farm, and the 2 I need are both in Cursed Forest, which happens to be, and the reason I'm farming these ones is this is a 4 card set. 2 set is giving me 17.35% crit damage at 6 stars. So I'm going to go into my other screen, you'll see, and then crit rate going up by 8% or so. And right now, I actually unequipped my 5-star card just so I could get the set bonus for the crit damage. I do think that that was worthwhile for me. I have leveled up this Avengers 1963. This one is giving me a flat attack stat boost of 1.55 because one of the cards is 4 stars. And this gave me chill damage, which I like chill more than shock for guard break reasons. And I like being able to freeze in PvP is kind of helpful. You get synergy with Storm that way too because she also has chill. Shock. She also has shock, but shock I'm not in love with. But anyway, so you're seeing here, the highest I have is 3 stars in this 6 set. I just barely pulled this like 45 minutes ago. Crit damage by 6.1%. So I'm trying to get the other 2 of these cards, and they'll probably replace this 5, just because the flat attack and defense isn't all that intriguing to me. And the villain and defense Pierce are pretty mediocre. I pulled some good ones right here. I got my bonus option is PvP damage increase and defense Pierce. But these are otherwise just defense and attack. Number 10 was crit damage, PvP increase, chill damage. So this was like a really good roll for me. And then this one is defense Pierce and supervillain damage, which is helpful for what we're doing to farm these. And basically the way that you farm cards is this is part of the dailies video I just put out a little while ago, but you need to be getting all 7 of your most wanted kills, and we are so lucky that one of them dropped. And I stumbled upon this by watching Darth Micro's video, but also I noticed this when I was doing my most wanted. It took me here to do Grimchill and Dark Priest Talar. I got one of these drops from doing this, and I was like, oh, how did I get that? Where did I get that from? How did I get one of those cards? And it was all because I came and beat people here. Now, I'm on Sakara right now. You notice I'm at level 92. I'm trying to finish the main storyline with Star-Lord so I can get him up to level 100 and start leveling my alts. I still need to get a couple squad rank, but I still need to do my daily blitzes and such, so I think I should be able to get up to level 52 pretty quickly here. But once I get to level 100 with Star-Lord, I'll be able to get to level 100 with everybody else much faster. Here, we're just looking for Grimchill, and the card drops on Loki matter, but on these other most wanteds, just the villains, not the primes. Best way to show that is here. Is just going to give you, for the first 7 that you kill every day, you're going to get a random card drop for an Omega card. And the rares are rare. I don't know exactly what the drop rate is. I think probably around like 10% or so. But here you see I pulled 2 cards. Both of these are commons. But we're going to go into this. So this is War of the Realms 2019 number 3. And look at this. This is such great timing. Okay, so Loki just dropped. So I'm just going to go farm some ads real quick just to get super meter while we're talking. So this is another good idea. Just come up here, make sure you're getting your super meter. And then I will show you guys this. So collections, Omega cards, Midgardia. You're seeing like this set I was able to complete. I don't think any of this wasn't the one that we just pulled. The one we just pulled was this one. So you're seeing the Omega cards that drop are for these levels. So even if you do get this Midgardia 4 and you get it for all of your characters and you're set, ready, no questions asked, you're locked and loaded, ready to go, then you can still come back to these areas and keep farming some of these common cards. Now, I do actually care about the Loki here. And you do want to actually get high damage here whenever you're doing this. Oh, come on. So I actually am going to just pull a mid-grade attack. Actually going to turn these off. Oh, we already have it applied, so we're okay. Those were automatically buffing. I forgot to turn that off. Yeah, you can set those to auto, by the way. So like before you get into a big boss battle, just go ahead and turn that on auto. Now, I just wait for the guard to be broken, especially on Loki, because he likes to flit around. But you do click over here. You want to check your rank. Right now, I'm number 9. Looks like there's a bunch of try-hard 100s who spend a bunch of money who care right now. And I was a little late to the party. Hopefully, my ult will put me back in the game. He is almost down. Oh, I hate this part. If you can break his guard right now, that's super helpful. But I absolutely load this because it ruins the camera too. Come on. I'm locked on. Okay, there we go. And we just pulled our crit damage increase. So just trying to climb up this. I don't think I'm going to get into the top 3. Clearly there's people who have just a few more stats than me. I'm able to do this on like Yellow Jacket or like things that because I'm just not up to level 100 yet. I don't have all my end game stuff equipped. But if you're able to get in the top 3, you get much better rewards. And like for me, I'm probably gonna get a single drop of a card. But if you can stick around, survive, do enough damage here. Let's go ahead and just get a mid-grade attack. Just want to be doing as much damage as possible. So we climbed from 11th to 6th, so we're still in this. Just knocking this out as quickly as possible. I absolutely hate this friggin' ability from Loki. It's so obnoxious. Because whenever these things hit, they do like a ton of damage. Especially, like for me, it's not as much now, but when you fight him as a main boss, this is honestly like one of the hardest bosses. He's one of the harder bosses to clear. Not just because he's hard, but also because you have to fight Malekith in the same one. So you can only die once between both of them. That's rough, man. Laufey is definitely a harder boss. And he definitely takes more time. But the random procs of those deals are really annoying. I'm just clicking to get this to go off as soon as I get it. Oh, we're so close. I mean, this is actually like 8%, so it's not actually that close. But boom, you defeat the prime target. I got 4th, so we're like just outside. But 4th is better than 10th. So 10th, you just get one of these. I get mid-grade here. So I get 3 mid-grade drops. You go collect these from your box. Claim. This was like super lucky to have this go off while I was doing this video. And then you just come over to your inventory. Then we're just gonna open these. If you beat the boss as number 1, you get 5 high grade, which gives you obviously the most draws. But these mid grade ones give you number 2. High grades will give you 3s. So being number 1 and killing the boss that you're trying to farm is the best. But all of these are just commons, so these are just food, which is nothing to laugh at. But that was my second one for the day. I was on Sakar and Ares dropped, so I did him, even though that wasn't the best choice that I could make. And then I'm just going to stick around here to keep farming Dark Priest Talar. But you'll see... I can't remember how you can actually see the rewards you get. But there is a way to see like what the drops are from each of the bosses. I think maybe it's in... Oh my gosh, I hate how it like focuses on ads. Drives me absolutely nuts. Activity log. Most wanted. Loki. Available rewards. There you go. Okay, so for him, you get a high grade as 1, 2, or 3. And you do get 3 drops as number 1. So number 3 is 1 box. You're like, oh, you get 3 boxes number 4. Yeah, but you want 1 3 is worth 6 2s, right? So obviously that's better. And then you're also getting back some of the HP recovery that you spent on the boss, whatever. But if you're gonna go farm these, you want to have the supervillain cards attached. And this is one thing that I'm going to recommend to the devs. The Omega cards need to have, you need to be able to have sets for your Omega cards like you do for skills. Like you want to be able to change the skill set between what types of battle you're going to do. And Omega cards need to be like that too. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you have a separate farming strategy? Have you pulled cards in the store as a free-to-play player? What's the drop rate been like? And is there something that you'd like me to focus on next as I continue this farm? I'm going to finish off this boss. We'll see if we can get a good drop right here. Mostly here just waiting for my primary skill to come available. I just always set it on auto. I know other people like optimize min-max it a little bit better with their skills, but I find that like I get too involved in evading that I forget to do my skills, and just setting up the sequence for them here works usually pretty well for me. So that might be one way for you to optimize getting max score against a villain. But yeah, so here you're seeing these are the exact same cards I was getting before. These are commons that are part of that other set. I'd need a couple other commons to complete some of my other sets, but that's going to wrap this up for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Until next time, get out there, have some fun, and keep on gaming. Bye for now.